So getting to know you as a client, how does it work from me, a coach, to understand the client that I'm working with, specifically with men, because I coach primarily men? I have found that there are 4 things that guys want, basically. You guys are easy to deal with. You're not complicated at all. Men are pretty simple. Some women may say otherwise, but I think you guys are actually pretty simple. So first of all, I deal with many golfers. Golfers come into the gym and they say they want golf fitness. They don't want golf fitness. They want to look good naked. Everyone wants to look good naked. So golf fitness is really what got me into the men's health world, because people ask me all the time, Ali, how did you get into the men's health niche? I train golfers, and golfers are usually guys who care about hitting the ball farther, or they claim they do. And then they're talking about, how do I get rid of the stomach around here, fat here, whatever. So the conversation usually turns into, well, yeah, I just really want to look good naked. Men also want to poop efficiently. And so if you see this guy here, my one question is, how is he able to do this with no toilet paper? So I know you're wondering the same thing. Actually, this is one of my favorite slides because they Photoshop Olympic divers onto toilets, and I literally cannot stop laughing every time I see it. But you want to poop efficiently. If you are constipated or you have digestive problems, that's not going to make you feel good on the daily. You're not going to feel sexually happy. You're not going to feel fulfilled. You're going to feel awful. Another thing guys want is you want to be able to sleep. So I would say that roughly 70% of my clientele try to go the hero route, where I'll sleep when I'm dead. I have work to do. I work with different time zones. I'm sure a lot of you guys do that as well. You're on your phones a lot. You're not sleeping. Guess what? Guess what drops your testosterone 15% when you chronically deprive yourself of it? Sleeping. If you do not sleep, you do not recover. If you don't recover, you don't have muscles. If you don't have muscles, then you don't get raging boners that allow you to have sex often. Sleep helps you recover. Sleep promotes testosterone manufacturing. Sleep promotes growth hormone production. We all need that. So if you're depriving yourself of that, say goodbye to your testosterone and goodbye to your boner. But again, the 4th thing guys want, stiff boner, especially in the morning. Morning wood is something that can be hard to come by if you are not taking care of yourself and recovering. So just like people have asked, what is the best way to be able to use the restroom in the morning? This is one of my guys' favorite slides. So you can decide which position is best for you to go to the bathroom. But again, if you don't have morning wood, that could be indicative of a lower testosterone level or a lot of stress in your life, which I'm going to actually cover a ton of later on. But we have to understand why we do this to ourselves and why we are chronically doing the same thing over and over again. Clients come to me and they say they've tried this diet, they've tried this workout, they've tried this method, and then they want to go back to that because they say it worked before. And I'm like, that's great. If you thought keto worked so well, then why aren't you doing it now? Maybe it's not a sustainable approach. Maybe there is a better way. Maybe there's a way that you can actually eat, exercise, and take care of your lifestyle that you can do for the rest of your life, because that's really my goal for most of my clients. How you're sleeping, how you're pooping, how your boners are, all that stuff, I go over it with all my guys, because I'm able to diffuse the awkward conversation surrounding this stuff, because this is the one thing that is very indicative of the health of a man, is their ability to achieve an erection, because it has a lot to do with your cardiovascular health and your blood flow and your ability to function optimally as a man. And so a lot of guys sometimes will say, well, I want to be jacked, but I don't want to be too big, but I want to be shredded. And I say, all right, cool. Send me a photo of somebody who has a body similar to what you want, because it means something different for everybody. And these are all photos that guys have sent me. And as you can see, there's a lot of difference surrounding these different bodies. Some guys want a 6-pack. Some guys just want their abs to show. So it's understanding the perspective of what you're asking for, so I can provide you the realities of what exactly it takes to get there. Because if I said to somebody, I want to be shredded, like dick skin, lean shredded. I want to look like this girl, Dana Lynn Bailey. I love her. This would terrify most women. Most women don't want to look like that. Most women send me photos like this for women they want to look like. So it's understanding you as a client. How can I best help you from a coaching perspective? Because again, something means something different to everybody. And if you tell me you actually do want a six-pack, then we got to clean up the diet, we got to clean up the lifestyle, and we got to get your sleep in order, because those stressors are going to impede your progress, especially if it's an aesthetically based progress. Otherwise, if you really just want to play with your kids and function optimally as a man, then maybe the diet doesn't need to be as restrictive as you may think, but we still have to get all the lifestyle stuff in order and then address that.